Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the class. I hope you all are safe and healthy too. Now, today in this session, we are going to understand the concept of factorial. Okay, it's a new concept to you because this concept is introduced in the 11th standard itself. Now, in the last session, we have studied the counting technique, that is the rule of multiplication as a counting technique. You have studied how to get the exact number of arrangements of given objects, right, with repetition and without repetition. Now, before moving to the next counting technique, before you learn the next counting technique of this chapter, first you need to understand very small and very beautiful topic, that is factorial, right? It's completely related to our topic, which will help us to understand the next counting technique. That is why it is necessary to understand the meaning of factorial. Okay, so in short, I would like to introduce the factorial concept. Like, first of all, before introducing that, the symbol which we are using is either exclamatory sign or L shaped sign, right? So these two symbols are used to represent the factorial. And what is meant by factorial? Let us say the factorial 5 factorial means the product of first 5 natural numbers. Simply, the factorial means the product of first n natural number. If it is n, n natural number. If it is 5, 5 natural number. If it is 10, 10 natural number. In that way. So 5 factorial means it's a product of first 5 natural number. And natural number start from 1. So 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. So this is the meaning of factorial. So basically, if I want to write the product of 5 natural numbers, I need to write all these numbers. So how can I express this longest form into symbolical form? By using factorial symbol. So factorial is basically introduced to show the product of first n natural number in a shortest way. So, and the answer is what here? 5 factorial value is what? 120. Similarly, if I want to find 4 factorial, 4 factorial means what? Product of first 4 natural numbers. So, 1 into 2 into 3 into 4, that is 24. Similarly, 3 factorial, that is 1 into 2 into 3, that is what? 6. 2 factorial means 1 into 2, that is 2. 1 factorial, that is 1, which is equal to 1. So this is what the meaning of factorial. So 5 factorial, 4 factorial, 3 factorial, 2 factorial, 1 factorial. Here you may also write this 5 factorial as factorial 5. If you are using the symbol this one, it means you are writing as a prefix. If you are using the exclamatory sign, it's writing always as a suffix. So meaning wise both are same, but while reading, how you are reading this? Factorial 5, or you may also read like this if you are using this symbol 5 factorial. Only the reading part is different. Symbolically, you are using these different symbols, but the meaning wise is same. The product of n natural numbers are product of first 5 natural numbers. Similarly, you may also speak like product of 10 natural numbers. It means that product of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whatever the number it comes. So this is what the meaning of factorial. Either you may use factorial 10 or you may use 10 factorial. So I think the factorial means is clear. Now, mathematically, you are clear about the factorial means. So basically, if I connect this concept with the counting technique, you will get a clear idea about the factorial. Now, what was our concept is how to get the counting, counting techniques. How can you arrange the objects in a desired manner? Let us say there are three letters given to you, three distinct letters given to you, and you have to make three letter word without repetition. We are talking about today, all are without repetition. Without repetition. There is no repetition of letters is allowed. Now, with the help of three distinct letters, how many three letter words you can make? So, in the last lecture, we have studied that we have to fill the first box, right? With any of the three letters, means the first box can fill in three ways. Similarly, second box can filled with two ways because one of the letter is will occupy at a time and the rest will go here and the last box is can filled in one way. Then the total number of ways are six ways. It means you can say there can be a six words. You can make three letter words. You can make with the help of A, B and C. So this is what we have studied as a counting technique as rule of multiplication. Rule of multiplication. Rule of multiplication. So क्या हमारा कंसेप्ट जो हम फैक्टोरियल पढ़ रहे हैं प्रोडक्ट ऑफ फर्स्ट एंड नेचुरल नंबर और जो हमने लास्ट क्लास में पढ़ा था रूल ऑफ मल्टीप्लिकेशन is there any connection between these two? Just try to understand. When I say 3 factorial means I am getting three letter word by using three distinct letters, the two without repetition. So what the answer you can simply say that is 6. So when you are saying 3 factorial means, in short, you are arranging or you are framing, you are counting the three letter word by using three distinct objects without repetition. Similarly, you can also speak by using, let us say, 1 comma 2 comma 3. So by using 1 comma 2 comma 3, how many distinct three digits number you can make? So again the answer is same, 3 ways, 2 ways, 1 way means 3 into 2 into 1 is just similar to this product. So when you are speaking the factorial means basically you are indirectly dealing with the rule of multiplication only. Again see the rule of multiplication only. So here the factorial speaks what? The shortest notation to write the product of n natural numbers. So it is a symbol introduced to speak out the product of first n natural numbers in the shortest way. This is a fundamental use of the factorial. So basically it represents the arrangement. Factorial represent what? The arrangement of, let us say, 5 factorial means what? Arrangement of 5 distinct objects. 5 distinct objects. Okay, arrangement of 5 distinct objects in 5 blocks. In 5 blocks. Similarly, 4 factorial means arrangement of 4 distinct objects in 4 blocks. How many ways you can arrange them? 24 ways. 3 factorial means arrangement of 3 objects in 3 blocks. 2 factorial means arrangement of two distinct objects in two blocks. 1 factorial means arrangement of one letter in one block. Let us say there is one letter given to you and you need to make one letter word. That is only one word is possible. In a similar manner, the beautiful now the reduction will you can deduce that 0 factorial, it means that there is no arrangement. 0 factorial means no arrangement. So no arrangement means you are not disturbing the given arrangement. So whatever the arrangement is given to you, that is considered as the one arrangement. आपको कोई अरेंजमेंट नहीं करना है, इसका मतलब दिया हुआ अरेंजमेंट ही अपने आप से एक अरेंजमेंट है. इसलिए zero factorial means you are not disturbing the given arrangement, means you are taking the given things as it is. So zero factorial means no arrangements. No arrangement means the given arrangement is called the arrangement itself. Hence 0 factorial value is 1. If you think mathematically, you will stop the journey over here. But if you connect this concept, the actual essence of this concept with the counting technique, then you will deduce the meaning of 0 factorial, that is the value of 0 factorial is 1. So friends, that is what you need to remember here. The important discussion, 0 factorial means 1. So I hope you have understood the factorial means. So factorial means there are two different definitions you can speak. The one algebraical definition, which means that the product of first n natural numbers. The second definition as a counting technique, you can say 5 factorial means arrangement of 5 distinct objects in a 5 blocks. So now with the help of this factorial, I would like to ask a question. I am giving you 5 vowels of English alphabet. 5 vowels of English alphabet. A, E, I, O, U. And you need to frame 5 letter word with the help of these 5 vowels without repetition. Without repetition means without repeating any letter more than once. So what would be your answer? The first block can fill in 5 ways, then 4 ways, then 3 ways, then 2 ways, then 1 way. Then the total number of ways you can arrange these letters is given by the rule of multiplication, that is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. That is basically, in short, you can speak 5 factorial ways. So instead of speaking that long sentence, you can simply say there are 5 factorial words can be framed with meaning or without meaning. So this is all about again the rule of multiplication only. So why we are introducing this? Just to denote the longest product, a truncated product into a shortest one, to show this as a symbol. So एक छोटा सा तरीका है एक बहुत बड़ा ट्रंकेटेड एक्सप्रेशन को सिंबॉलिकली रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए फैक्टोरियल कंसेप्ट को इंट्रोड्यूस किया गया. एंड व्हाट इज द सिंबल वी आर यूजिंग? एक्सक्लेमेटरी साइन और परपेंडिकुलर साइन, जस्ट लाइक an L साइन. L साइन. सो अगर आप L साइन यूज करेंगे तो पहला लिखेंगे, एक्सक्लेमेटरी साइन यूज करेंगे तो बाद में लिखेंगे. तो जैसा लिखेंगे वैसे ही आप रीड करेंगे. लाइक ऐसा लिखेंगे तो आप रीड करेंगे फैक्टोरियल 5. अगर आप ऐसा लिखेंगे तो रीड करेंगे 5 फैक्टोरियल. एक बट मीनिंग वाइज दोनों का सेम ही है, प्रोडक्ट ऑफ फर्स्ट एंड नेचुरल नंबर. तो अगर ये प्रोडक्ट मैं ऐसा लिखूं या मैं रिवर्स में लिखूं, मीनिंग सेम ही होता है। 1 इंटू 2 इंटू 3 इंटू 4 इंटू 5 लिखूं, या मैं 5 इंटू 4 इंटू 3 इंटू 1 इंटू ऐसा लिखूं, प्रोडक्ट तो 24 ही आना है, मीनिंग तो वही है, right? Because product is always a commutative. Product of any real number is always commutative. Product चाहे left to right करे या right to left करे, the product value is remains same. So now with the help of that, we are going to introduce one beautiful statement over here, and then we'll go for questions. So I am writing now again. 5 factorial means I can also write in a descending order, or I can also write in a ascending order, meaning wise same way. 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, right? Or I can also write like 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. Its product remains same, 120. In a similar manner, what is the meaning of n factorial? Where n is a whole number. Where n is a whole number. So R, you may also speak for sake of convenience, keep it as a natural number. N is belongs to natural number. So n factorial means what you will speak here? It's a product of first n natural numbers. So it means you will start with 1, 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into dot 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 dot. Last number क्या होगा? n. Because 5 factorial 5 से end होता है. वैसा 6 factorial 6 से end होगा. वैसा n factorial n से end होगा. It's simply observation. So you may also write this product in a reverse order, like the n factorial may also written as n into, because अगर आप 1 से start करेंगे it will gives in ascending order, है ना, बढ़ता जाएगा वैल्यू till n. अगर आप n से start करोगे तो descending order till 1. So n के बाद एक और वैल्यू कम होता है, इसलिए n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into dot 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 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So you may write the n factorial in two different ways. One is ascending order, second is descending order. आप ascending में लिख सकते हो और descending में लिख सकते हो, दोनों का मीनिंग सेम ही होता है. तो जनरली हमारी प्रॉब्लम्स के सेक ऑफ कन्वीनियंस के लिए हम डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर को ज्यादा प्रीफर करते हैं. तो अब आप लोग ध्यान रखिए, जब भी हम फैक्टोरियल को एक्सपांड करते हैं तो फैक्टोरियल को हमेशा हम डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में एक्सपांड करते हैं, जस्ट सेक ऑफ कन्वीनियंस के लिए. सो जब भी मैं अगर आपसे पूछूं व्हाट इज अ 7 फैक्टोरियल, तो आप लोग इसको डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में बोलना शुरू करेंगे, यानी 7 से स्टार्ट करके 1 पे खत्म करना है. इट मींस दैट 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. This is one of the way. So now, after understanding this concept, now I can write 7 factorial in many ways. मैं 7 factorial को कई तरीके से लिख सकता हूं. देखिए the magic is, you know that this is, let us say, just observe this, what is the product of 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 1? This product can be written as 6 factorial. Hence 7 factorial can be written as 7 into 6 factorial. Getting my point? So you, when you open this 6 factorial, then 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 1, that again it will come. So you may write the given 7 factorial while writing descending order. So you may expand this thing कि up to 1 आप expand कर सकते हो. अगर आपको लगता है कि मुझे इसका पूरा expand करने की जरूरत नहीं है कैलकुलेशंस में, जितना जरूरत है उतना ही expand करें, रिमेनिंग को आप फैक्टोरियल से वाइंड अप करें. Let us say 7 factorial can also be written as 7 into 6 into 5 factorial. मीनिंग सेम ही है. आप इसको एक्सपांड करिए वापस यही आ जाएगा. तो 7 फैक्टोरियल को हम ऐसे भी लिखे 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 फैक्टोरियल लिख सकता हूँ. 7 फैक्टोरियल को मैं 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 फैक्टोरियल भी लिख सकता हूँ. 7 फैक्टोरियल को मैं 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 फैक्टोरियल भी लिख सकता हूँ. So all are giving the same meaning. मैं एक ही फैक्टोरियल को डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में लिख रहा हूं, लेकिन उसको पूरा एक्सपांड करना है, कुछ ही टर्म्स तक ही एक्सपांड करना है. वो डिपेंड करता है कि मेरा प्रॉब्लम जब मैं सॉल्व कर रहा हूं इसकी नीड कितनी है मुझे, राइट. सो उसके अकॉर्डिंग टू ही मैं उसको उतना ही एक्सपांड करूंगा, राइट. अगर मुझे लगता है कि पूरा एक्सपांड करने से ही मेरा वैल्यू मिल जाएगा या क्वेश्चन सॉल्व होगा, देन आई डेफिनेटली एक्सपांड द एंटायर थिंग. So by keeping this in your mind, now the last statement of the discussion is, see, if n factorial I want to write, so in a descending order, I can write it as n into n minus 1. एक एक वैल्यू कम होता जाएगा. n minus 2, n minus 3, dot 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 3 into 2 into 1, because natural number 1 तक जाएगा कम होते होते होते. Similarly, now the n factorial can also be done as n into n minus, instead of writing this entire expression, मैं इस पूरे expression को खत्म ऐसा कर सकता हूँ, because n minus 1 factorial बोल सकता हूँ मैं. So उसी तरीके से n factorial को मैं इतना ही expand कर सकता हूँ. अगर मुझे जरूरत लगा कि थोड़ा और ज्यादा एक्सपांड करना चाहिए तो n फैक्टोरियल को मैं ऐसा भी लिख सकता हूं, n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 फैक्टोरियल. तो जितना रिक्वायरमेंट है उतना ही एक्सपांड करके बाकी को मैं फैक्टोरियल से बाइंड अप कर सकता हूं. इसीलिए प्रिफरेबली जब भी फैक्टोरियल को एक्सपांड करना होता है, instead of writing the natural numbers in ascending order, we'll prefer the descending order. This is the purpose. Fine. So now, with the help of this fundamental knowledge, we are going to solve few questions. Let's have a discussion on that. So finally, when you are using the factorial concept, means you are always talking about without repetition case. Okay, without repetition case, without repetition. So now the symbol which we are using is either exclamatory sign or L shaped sign. तो जनरली तो फैक्टोरियल मतलब एक्सपेरिमेंटरी से ज्यादातर यूज करते हैं. सो नाउ वी आर डिस्कसिंग द एक्सरसाइज क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम 7.2. So some specific question I am using. Evaluate what they have said. Evaluate. Evaluate 4 factorial minus 3 factorial. Now see. Here 4 factorial value, if there are two smaller numbers, so you can simply write their value and then get the answers. You know 4 factorial means 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, that is 24. 3 factorial means 3 into 2 into 1, that is 6. So answer is what? 18. 4. It's so simple. Now the next question, what they are asking is 3 factorial plus 4 factorial is equal to 7 factorial. क्या 3 factorial plus 4 factorial को आप 7 factorial लिख सकते हैं? Just check. कि हम LHS सेपरेट सॉल्व करेंगे, RHS सेपरेट सॉल्व करेंगे, फिर खुद से डिसाइड करेंगे कि क्या फैक्टोरियल जो है हम इस तरीके से ऐड करके लिख सकते हैं कि या नहीं है। चेक कर लो। फर्स्ट we are solving left hand side. What is the left hand side we are having? 3 factorial plus 4 factorial. Already हम कैलकुलेट कर चुके हैं। 3 factorial means 6, 4 factorial means 24. The answer is 30 on the left hand side. Now when you are solving the right hand side, what the right hand side we are having? 7 factorial. So 7 factorial means 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 factorial, because already I know the 4 factorial value is 24. That is why I kept 4 factorial only. आप चाहे तो इसको पूरा एक्सपांड कर लो, फिर मल्टीप्लाई करो, आंसर वही आने वाला है। It all about your smartness in the that. 6 5 is 30. This value is 24. So 7 into 30 into 24, 210 into 24. So you can keep like this कि आप 21 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो 21 4s are 84, 8 and 21 2s are 42 plus 8 50. So 5040. Is LHS answer is equal to RHS? No. Therefore, you can say left hand side is not equal to right hand side, which implies that 3 factorial plus 4 factorial is not equal to 7 factorial. So, friends, from this question, you have learned one important thing, that factorial is not the case which you can take it as a common factor. इसको हम factorial symbol को common नहीं निकाला जाता है. It is not a number, it is not a variable, it's a symbol. तो symbol को हम कभी भी common निकाल कर solve नहीं कर सकते हैं, whether it is an addition or it is a subtraction. Factorial into factorial means factorial square नहीं होता है. x into x x square होगा, 2 into 2 2 square होगा, 3 into 3 3 square होगा, but factorial into factorial square नहीं होता है, because factorial is a type of symbol. Okay, don't misuse it. This is what they are framing the question, to understand that factorial cannot be taken as a common factor. Now coming to the question number 3. Compute. The next question they are asking, compute that 8 factorial by 6 factorial into 2 factorial. How beautifully this question is asked. Just to check whether you have understood the concept of expansion, कि जब हम रिवर्स ऑर्डर में एक्सपांड करते हैं, मैंने आपको कहा था कि हम जितना जरूरत है उतना ही एक्सपांड करें, राइट? सो नाउ सी, यहां पे आप देखते हैं कि इनमें से जो सबसे बड़ा होता है 8 फैक्टोरियल, जो बिगेस्ट होता है, उसको हम एक्सपांड करेंगे तब तक जब तक कि कोई इनमें से छोटा वाला फैक्टोरियल आ जाए. लेट अस से मैं 8 फैक्टोरियल को एक्सपांड कर रहा हूं इस तरीके से, 8 into 7 into 6. आई नो 6 फैक्टोरियल आ गया, तो मैं इसको ऐसा भी लिख सकता हूं. इससे क्या फायदा होगा देखिए, मैं इतना ही एक्सपांड किया, पूरा एक्सपांड नहीं किया. तो 6 फैक्टोरियल एज इट इज है. 2 फैक्टोरियल की वैल्यू तो हम जानते हैं कि 2 ही होता है, इन शॉर्ट है ना, इसकी वैल्यू तो हम जानते हैं अच्छी तरह से. तो अब देखिए 6 फैक्टोरियल कैंसिल हो गया. दिस इज यू कैन डू, ये हमारा सिंपलीफिकेशन का स्मार्टनेस है. thereafter 2 1s are 2 4s are, the answer is totally 28. How simply you got the answer. It's all about your thinking process. Your critical thinking is required while solving the factorial ones. फैक्टोरियल को सॉल्व करते समय एक ही टेक्निक ध्यान रखना, कंप्लीट ओपन करना हमारा मकसद नहीं है. हमें जितना जरूरत है उतना ही ओपन करना है. जिस टर्म को डिस्टर्ब करने पर, जिस टर्म को एक्सपांड करने पर फायदा है, उसी को एक्सपांड करना चाहिए. बाकी को हम डायरेक्टली रख कर या उसको सॉल्व करके या कैंसिल करके आगे बढ़ सकते हैं, राइट। सो हम किसको एक्सपांड करेंगे, हमेशा जो बिगर वन होता है वैल्यू वाइज उसको एक्सपांड करेंगे, तब तक एक्सपांड करेंगे जब तक कि छोटा फैक्टोरियल उसके एक्सपांशन में ना आ जाए। That is the only rule we are following. Okay, so this technique will help you out to solve so many questions in the next session. Okay, now the last question of today's session we are going to discuss. Now, find the value of x. They are asking that. Find the value of x, right, where 1 by 6 factorial plus 1 upon 7 factorial is equal to x upon 8 factorial. This is again a beautiful question कि हम x को सॉल्व करने के लिए बच्चे क्या करते हैं, इसका पूरा वैल्यू लिखेंगे, इसका पूरा वैल्यू लिखेंगे, इसका पूरा वैल्यू लिखेंगे, बहुत बड़ा फ्रैक्शन बनेगा, फिर एलसीएम करेंगे, क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, ब्ला 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 ब्ला। So instead of doing that one, you can solve it very smartest way. How? Just you need to expand the bigger ones like 8 factorial and 7 factorial up to 6 factorial. हम इन दोनों को डिस्टर्ब करेंगे तब तक के लिए जब तक के लिए 6 factorial ना आ जाए। That's it. तो यही हमारा मकसद है, जब हम फैक्टोरियल को एक्सपांड करेंगे तो कहां तक एक्सपांड करना चाहिए, जहां तक इनमें से कोई छोटा वाला फैक्टोरियल को रीच ना करे। दैट्स इट। सो हमें 1/6 फैक्टोरियल को किसी भी तरीके से डिस्टर्ब नहीं करना है। 1 बाई अब 7 फैक्टोरियल को मैं वहीं तक ही एक्सपांड करूंगा, नेक्स्ट जैसे 6 आ जाएगा फैक्टोरियल से खत्म कर दूंगा। सिमिलरली यहां भी 8 फैक्टोरियल को एक्सपांड करना है, 8 इंटू 7 इंटू 6 फैक्टोरियल। अब आप देखिए सभी में से 1/6 फैक्टोरियल इज अ कॉमन फैक्टर। देखिए डिनोमिनेटर में से 6 फैक्टोरियल कॉमन आ रहा है, so you can take this as a common factor. So 1/6 factorial is common from left hand side. So what is left inside? 1 plus 1/7 is equal to 1/6 factorial is a common factor. What is left inside? X upon 8 into 7. Now these two are get cancelled because it's a common factor. You can cancel it. Then it become a mixed fraction, so it will be 8/7 is equal to x upon 8 into 7. So here 7 also get cancelled. Otherwise you can also bring all the terms to left hand side and then you can start cancellation process. So now by doing cross multiplication, x will be 64. How simply I have solved without any hesitation, without any much calculations. It's all about again your thinking process. So finally what I mean to say is just solve this 7.2 exercise from NCERT including the solved examples just to get a proper idea about the factorial concept and proper idea how to solve the problems involved in the factorial symbol. So this is the agenda, and make a target and finish the concept after watching this video. So we'll meet in the next session with the new concept with the help of this factorial and the rule of multiplication. We are going to understand the actual meaning of the chapter, that is permutation word and then combination word. So first we'll deal with the permutation, then we'll deal with combination in the next session. Session 3 will take permutations, session 4 will take on combination. That's all about this chapter. So within coming 2 sessions, we are going to finish this chapter based on NCERT syllabus. Okay, so thank you for watching me since so long. stay blessed, stay healthy, right? So keep watching, keep learning, and keep growing. Thank you, all of you, once again.